Like a Proco doctor, we always say and call them, Emeka and Ikechi, come closer. I have something very important to tell you. You see these condoms here? They are simple, right? Until they are not. One wrong move and boom, protection is gone. Your mood is not left out, your mood is gone, and you are left with a whole lot of worry. The truth is, millions of people out there make these common mistakes without knowing it. And on this particular video, I'm going to be taking you through the 12 common mistakes most people make and how to avoid it so that your night is drama-free, smooth, and safe. The first mistake I would like to share with you is not checking the expiring date. Not checking the expiring date. For those that just used a condom, ask yourself this question. Did you check the expiring date? Did I check the expiring date? If you did not, you are forgiven. But next time, kindly make sure you check the expiring date of a condom. Yes, because using expired condom is not usually recommended, as their effectiveness when it comes to preventing STIs and unwanted pregnancy is significantly reduced. Because an expired condom, when you use an expired condom, the expired condom is more prone to breakage, is more prone to tear, because the material that they use in making it is no longer effective. That is why there's an expiring date there. So next time, it's advisable for you to check the expiring date in that condom. It's usually written either at the front or at the back. For this one I have here, it's expiring 2029, so it is still effective and one can use it. The second mistake is not checking the condom for damage. Yes, this particular condom or condoms in general can get damaged, especially those that put their condoms in the wallet and the bag in their pockets. Yes, condoms can get damaged. It is very important before you use the condom to check for holes or tear. So to make it easy for you to check, just feel around the condom and see. If you notice while I'm touching this condom, you can see, like, you can notice or feel some air bubble in it. But if you touch the condom and it seems flat, it doesn't look as if there's air inside, then that condom is damaged. That condom is damaged. So make sure you feel the condom and make sure you are feeling that there is air inside this packet. But if there is no air and it's looking very flat, no air inside, it simply means that it is damaged. So next time before you use the condom, always check if it is damaged or not. Then the third I have to share with you is not opening the condom carefully. For all those that will use their or they will take scissors faster. No, it is not advisable for you to use your teeth or to use any sharp objects to cut the condom, because these can actually cause hole or tear in the condom. So what's advisable for you to do is to push it to one side, that's the condom to one side, then use your hand to tear across. You can see the condom is not around. Use your hand, don't use your teeth. So I have opened this one, then you take it out. You can see. So this is the condom. So it is not advisable for you to use your teeth. It is not advisable for you to use scissors to actually open your condom. Then the fourth mistake is putting the condom on after sex has started. You have this mindset, oh, I will only put the condom on when I want to ejaculate, when I know it is coming close to when I want to ejaculate. It is not advisable for you to do that. It's advisable for you to put the condom on when the penis is erect, before sexual intercourse actually begins. Then the fifth mistake most people make when it comes to the use of condom is not holding the tip before applying, not holding the tip when applying the condom. So I'm going to be making a full video on how to apply the condom or how to wear the condom properly, and I will advise you to watch that particular video. Then the sixth mistake when it comes to the use of condom is you started putting the condom already, then you notice that, oh, I'm not putting it properly, it's the wrong way. Immediately you switch and change to the other side because you feel the other side is the right way. So if you've put the condom the wrong way, it is not advisable for you to use that particular condom again. It's advisable for you to discard it. It is advisable for you to discard that condom. All right. So what I'm trying to say is that when you're trying to put the condom in the penis and you find out that, oh, it's the wrong way, you're doing it wrongly, you didn't put it properly, and immediately you switch to the other side, it is not advisable because some STIs might have already come in contact with the penis and it's going to get the partner infected. So it's not advisable to use that same condom. It's advisable for you to discard it. The seventh mistake is using the wrong size of condom. It is very, very important for you to take notes that there are different sizes of condom. There are different sizes of penis. So you just have to look for the size that fits you and the size that matches with your penis, because too large or too small of a condom might not be convenient. It might slip off. It might cause breakage. So it's advisable for you to get the perfect size. Then the eighth mistake that most people make is that with the condoms, they tend to use the oil-based lubricant. Yes, lubrication is good. Lubrication is very important. But using an oil-based lubricant during sex is likely going to affect the quality of the condom. It might cause the condom to break or tear. Then the ninth mistake is taking the condom off too soon. So if you take the condom off too soon, it is not advisable. And even if you must do that, it is very important for you to let your partner know about it. It is very important for you to let your partner know about it. I just found out I have cucumber in my fridge. So the 10th mistake is, let me explain to you. I'm not putting this wrongly. I'm not putting it correctly though. I'm going to be explaining how to put it correctly in my next video. The 10th mistake that most people make is that when they want to remove the penis from the vagina, they just take it out. It is advisable for you to hold that's the base of the condom, to hold it through the penis when taking it out of the vagina. Because if you don't hold it, the condom might slip off. It might go off while you're trying to get out from the vagina. So it is very important for you to hold the base. It is very important for you to hold the base of the condom while taking it off. And the 11th mistake I have to share with you is reusing the condom. Tell me, why are you reusing that condom? Immediately you finish using that condom, it's advisable for you to discard it. And if it is necessary, if it is needed, then you can get a fresh condom when you need it. So please and please, for all those that reuse condom, it's advisable for you to stop it today. If you've been doing it, you have been forgiven. But if you continue to do it, I don't think I can forgive you for that. Then the last mistake I have to share with you is, guess. For all those that say, if you want double protection, use double condom. If you want triple protection, use triple condom. Use 3 condoms. I tell you, it is not ideal. The best thing to do is to actually use 1 condom. If you increase the condom to 2 or 3, you are only increasing the risk of breakage. You're only increasing the risk of tear. And when there is breakage, there's tear in the condom, definitely there's a likely chance of STI be transmitted and also a wanted pregnancy knocking at the door. I hope you have idea about this 12th mistake, and I know this particular video is beneficial to you. If you've watched this far, you've got to the 12th point and you've not subscribed, you've not liked, and you've not seen any reason to share with your friend this particular video, I don't know what you're waiting for. So kindly click on the subscribe button, like the video, drop on the comment section what mistakes you normally make when it comes to the use of condom, and don't forget to share this particular video with your partner. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy Mary saying thank you. Bye and see you in our next video.